Compression therapy involves wearing special garments such as compression sleeves, compression gloves, and stockings that apply gentle pressure to that affected area. This helps to manage swelling and improve circulation. But it's really important that they fit correctly because not only may they not work if they don't fit right, they can make swelling worse. My name is Kelly. I am a physical therapist that specializes in oncology rehab and lymphedema. And in this video, I'm going to break down the different factors to consider when selecting a compression garment. Before we begin, make sure that you subscribe down below for weekly new videos. You can also join us on Instagram for more related content, and you can check out my website for more resources. Now, compression garments are considered maintenance garments, as their goal is to help manage and maintain a reduced size of fluid or volume after bandaging did the work to bring the fluid down. If someone tries to go into a compression stocking or a compression garment right away and has more moderate to severe lymphedema or thickened, hardened tissue, then these are not going to be as effective in bringing that down first. If you want to learn more about ways to help reduce lymphedema first, you can learn in-depth treatment for arm and breast or chest lymphedema in my breast cancer rehab program, and more about leg or lower body lymphedema in my lower body lymphedema treatment program. They both go highly in-depth with demonstrations of each component of treatment, including bonus options and detailed videos with easy-to-follow handouts. You can learn more about both of these programs on my website, which I will link in the description box down below. Now, there are several other factors to consider when selecting a lymphedema garment. First, let's talk about type of garment. Lymphedema garments come in a variety of styles, including compression sleeves, compression gloves, compression stockings, gauntlets, even toe caps. The appropriate type of garment will depend on the location and the extent of the lymphedema. There are also nighttime garments. Someone can bandage at night, but a nighttime garment is also an option to help speed up the process in the evening for self-cares. Nighttime garments can come ready to wear, like this one, or they come in more customized compression. So this is a pre-made sizing, or someone can get themselves measured to get one that fits specifically for them. They are often made with chipped foam pieces inside, which are wonderful to help soften fibrosis, help to reduce the volumes in the evening after someone was wearing a sleeve or a glove during the day as well. And then some of the nighttime garments can be bandaged over the top, just to add some extra compression and also just skin health and skin safety that's comfortable. Some of these also have Velcros that we can tighten. So if someone has a customized one, you will need to do something like bandage over them or get a liner that goes over the top to give that extra compression, whereas the ready-to-made ones may come with the Velcros that we can snug up in that way too. Again, it's just what feels best and what works best for each person. Another component for garments is size. So it's important to select a garment that fits properly in order to provide the necessary level of compression. Like I mentioned, if the wrong size is worn, it may not help manage the swelling, and it also can potentially cause a tourniquet and make the swelling even worse. I often hear sleeves and garments roll down at the top. Something I like to utilize is ones with a silicone band. So this silicone band at the top not only helps hold the garment in place longer, but it also avoids too much rolling. With the ones without can roll down easily, but the ones with it, they don't roll. They're a little bit thicker at the top, so it can help prevent a tourniquet and allow the garment to fit and hold in place longer. Another component is material. So lymphedema garments are made from a variety of materials, including elastic, nylon, and spandex. The appropriate material will depend on individuals' preference and needs. There are two main types of compression sleeves or garments. So there are circular knit and there are also flat knit. So circular knit garments, they're typically ready to wear and come in off-the-shelf pre-made sizing like small, medium, large. They don't have any seams and they are most effective for mild swelling or lymphedema. If someone has more moderate or severe lymphedema, then a flat knit garment is going to be best. So a flat knit garment has a seam. Here's the seam, and they are typically custom made for someone. So they're measure out for someone's shape and size, and then they'll fit them, perfectly or very well. So they're thicker, so they don't have as much stretch to them. They're going to allow more containment for that moderate to severe fluid or lymphedema compared to a circular knit where someone might swell through them and really have some of that tourniquet. But these flat knit are just going to be a little bit more effective overall. Another component is going to be compression levels. So lymphedema garments are available in different levels of compression, ranging from really mild compression to very strong compression. And the appropriate level of compression is really going to depend on the severity of the lymphedema and, of course, each individual's needs. So for a mild swelling, a 20 to 30 millimeters of mercury of pressure compression may be enough. And it is considered a basic medical grade compression. So if someone has just a little swelling during the day, this is a 20 to 30 circular knit garment. This might be enough for them. Or maybe it's just if someone's during pregnancy, or if someone just, in the heat, they need a little bit support, that might be enough. While others may need more compression to increase to 30 to 40 millimeters of mercury of pressure, or even higher for more severe lymphedema to help manage their swelling or maintain it. So many drugstores, the compression stockings or garments only go up to about 8 to 15 millimeters of mercury pressure, and they're just not going to be as effective for lymphedema. They might be okay for really, really mild occasional swelling, but they're just not going to be strong enough for true lymphedema. Another component is going to be ease of use. So although many wear compression sleeves and gloves and stockings, some may choose to wear a Velcro wrap instead because they are easier to get on and off. There are, however, pros and cons to each. So compression sleeves and stockings have more uniform compression throughout. There is some compression gradient. It might be a little more snug, lower as we build up towards the main part of the body. It might be a little bit lighter, but generally it's going to be pretty uniform throughout. Whereas a Velcro wrap may be easier to get on and off, but you do have to tighten with the Velcro straps, and that might vary person to person. Some people might tighten some up and not enough, the others not enough, so it's not going to be as uniform, and that can cause discomfort. It can cause more swelling in certain areas. It's just going to vary depending on how someone puts it on and off. So pros and cons of both. Again, it's just what works best for each person. So as you can see, there are just so many different types of brands and compression options out there on the market, and there is no way that I can share all of them. So there are also not one or two options that work for everyone. So it may become a trial and error situation. Someone can work with their certified lymphedema therapist to see what may work best for them. Someone may have to see how one feels and maybe then try another one until they find what works for them. And again, if someone's getting off the shelf options, the next step might be going to a custom garment that fits more specific for them. And then also considering, is someone in a circular knit garment and they're really struggling still with it tourniqueting or causing pain or issues, then maybe going to a flat knit, which is going to be a little bit more comfortable. Yes, thicker, harder to get on, but it's going to contain and be more uniform for someone as well. So again, work with a certified lymphedema therapist to help determine what might be best for you. I hope you all found this video helpful. If you're looking for some of the best brands, the ones that I like, I do have some videos on my channel for different levels of compression, for arm, for leg, for nighttime garment, for Velcros that you can check out. But other than that, we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, everyone.